All right, welcome to A4. It's Ryan.
This is Gabino.
Shit.
Hey, let's do no.
First off, we want to say shout out to the concerts that made us. You're fucking awesome, dude. Thank you, so much for
amazing.
that. Thank you so much for that, dude. That shit was fucking awesome, dude. Thank you, so
guys
much
are
for
amazing.
that. Thank you so much for that, dude. That shit was hilarious. You even got my wife on board with this shit. I want to talk to Gabino about his week. I want to ask him different things. Well, I guess I can say that.
Ask me away.
Okay, so there's things. Well, I guess I can say that.
Ask me away.
Okay, so there's this dude in Houston that's going around beating people with bats, beating homeless, like, transient people on drugs with bats, and they're calling him Batman. What do you think about vigilante justice?
Oh, man.
What do you think about vigilante justice?
Oh, man. I'm like right there in the line. You know, I'm not against it, but I'm definitely not for it, just because it opens the floodgates to having other people.
Like, who gets to decide what and what's good? Like raping a girl. Like, you definitely...
It's definitely bad.
Yeah.
You know, but
like somebody...
if you bust the door, okay? If we go right now, we hear somebody screaming, and we bust the door down over this house, and we beat the shit out of a dude with a hammer, and we kill him, we just murdered to our own hands. You know, we can't. So it's a fine line. We can't tell the guy, hey, stop, and we're going to call the cops, and, you know, he's going to take off. He was raping a girl.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, one wrong doesn't make it right.
What if you don't kill him? What if you detain him, hold him, knock him out?
Right, you can detain. It's been heard of before. And, you know, I'm all for that. Believe me, man, you know what I do for a living. I'm all for that. But what if we pass the line of, you know, trying to detain him and
like break his arms and legs and shit?
Or I just punch him in the esophagus and kill him.
Or
you know, something that's good, you know, and we end up killing him. It's not gonna be good for us at all.
Yeah.
Then his family's gonna sue us, and you know we're gonna, you know, it's kind of tricky.
So do you think like more you would not be for it because of like the laws? Or,
what about the more? I don't want to say it's the wrong thing.
Okay, you're saying if we kill a dude and
we could definitely stop somebody from getting raped.
No. Yes, of course it could. But I'm saying, what I'm trying to ask you is, all right, say a dude's raping a girl, we stop him, we take it too far, and you could just do it, and
that's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's your morals, your morals versus the law.
Okay, we live in a world without a law or without justice, and
like that situation, you can get away with it with no law enforcement involved, without getting in trouble, without...
Oh, like it didn't happen?
You had to toss him in a dumpster or something?
Well, there's no drawing a line. I'll do whatever I have to do to justify him harming the girl.
Do you have any, like, no moral qualms about it? Like, your morals say, I can do this, and it's fine. Because you feel like you're justified. It's fine. Because you feel like you're justified.
Oh, man, you're trying to get him in trouble with all that, right?
No, I'm not.
I think, yeah, I agree. It's like, you know, you're raping a girl.
You're doing something wrong.
And I'm going to stop you.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, like I feel morally...
yeah.
Yeah, like I feel morally obligated to do something, I think.
Yeah. Without, you know, any repercussions, yeah, I'm going to stop him. You know, I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to detain him if I have to detain him, or I'm going to, you know, but he's going to stop raping the girl.
Yeah.
You know, and he is going to answer for raping the girl.
Yeah.
You know, and he is going to answer for what he did.
Would you cut off his dick?
I'll let the girl decide. You know,
she takes the scissors.
I mean, you know, rape is all about having power. So if
I never raped nobody, so I don't know what it's about.
If you cut the dick off of a dude and that takes his power away, well, yeah, it takes his power.
What if he likes his hands? You don't think a dude with no dick would still try to rape? I think he would.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about power. It's how he justifies, you know, feeling power over somebody that's helpless or making somebody helpless.
It's not about...
a psychologist mentioned that in a paper that they wrote, that rape, I mean, it's sexual, of course, sexual, but it's more about power than the act of the sexual act of raping somebody.
I literally just was listening to the power of sexual energy
Ooh.
through sexual energy. Like you could
I think I know what you're talking about.
fuck all day, and whenever you're not fucking, you take all that energy and put it into something creative, like we're doing right now. So like I put all my sexual energy into this. We're fucking, baby.
Man, dude, who's fucking? You're fucking me. You better be fucking me.
No, it's more like.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna get fucked. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that. You're verbally fucking me. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With my creativity.
Damn.
I'm raping you right now. Oh fuck! Is you consenting?
I fucking I consent.
Okay,
with
no rape.
With the fullest. No, hey. Wait.
No, you don't have to fuck the whole day, but that's what they're saying. Like,
man,
you instead of like not suppressing your sexual, like you get it out through sex, and then
suppresses their sexual urge.
Man, so many people do the NoFap November shit.
What?
You don't know what that is? Like in November, you don't jack off.
It's kind of like that bullshit, like that no shave November, December, or whatever. Yeah. Damn.
That's exactly what it is.
Why do people want to make themselves unhappy, on purpose? Yeah,
it's from this book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Does it make you a better person, or what the fuck is that supposed to do?
It's supposed to make you a better... No, by jacking off. Like, I'm talking about the actual, sexual transmutation.
I mean...
You turn all your sexual energy that's left over from fucking into something creative.
Whoa.
Like,
so
you could write a book, or you could,
that there's leftover...
Sexual...
leftover...
Sexual... after you fuck, after you come, that happy place that you feel in that moment, like, you take that feeling and then put it into everything else in your life. And it turns into this other type of energy. The other way.
You're
exhausted. And it turns into this other type of energy.
The other way.
You're exhausted.
I'm built. No, I'm not. I'm built different. Like I need to be happy and feel like I accomplished something that day or that week or that month. Well, no, not month, but that day for me to actually fuck. Like being turned on.
No, you fuck before you do it, and then you'll be happier while you're doing it. You'll focus harder. That's what the book's saying.
Really?
Yeah. Instead of putting it off, you get your sexual energy. Putting it off, you get your sexual energy out, and then you use the outlet.
I can't. It's not for me. I get what you're saying, 100%. But for me, it's not.
I had sex today.
Oh man.
And I used that energy all day today. It felt so good. I went and got McDonald's for my Happy Meal for my daughter. I came with went and got McDonald's for my Happy Meal for my daughter. I came with Pokemon stuff. We watched Detective Pikachu. Then did some schoolwork.
That movie?
Stuff. Yeah, that movie was pretty good.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
It's only one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How good is it though? Because I know my wife wants to see it.
It's on HBO. It's pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
So
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
So okay, you fucked, and then you got a Happy Meal. You watched the movie.
Well, I know I fucked, took my wife to work, then got the Happy Meal, then
of course that's
came
that's,
up,
that's,
then I picked her
I'm
up.
not trying to twist the words. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but no, but
I fucked my way to get a Happy Meal.
I didn't watch my daughter eat a Happy Meal.
To get a Happy Meal.
I didn't watch my daughter eat a Happy Meal while I was fucking.
Of course, that's not what I.
But the way I'm trying to get the order right.
Yes, okay. For having sex, man, get the damn order right. No, I understand what you're saying, but
I want a large blowjob with
I know, right?
two McTitties. McTitties.
Oh man, make those. But let's go back to the original question. So, if someone's breaking the law, for a vigilante, man, what's breaking the law? What's harming someone?
That's what I'm saying. Who gets to decide that?
Well, my morals.
If somebody's smoking a joint right there, some people would think obligated that they'd have to go stop that.
Like if you're hurting somebody, if you
physical harm. That's what I believe too.
Or even mental harassment, mental bullying for me.
Like if somebody's walking down the street calling a gay dude a faggot.
Yeah, that's like the the verbal abuse. It doesn't have to be somebody calling a gay guy a faggot. It could be a guy screaming at a woman, calling her a bitch, or a woman screaming at a dude, telling him he's worthless and shit. That's verbal abuse. And that's where I draw a line to where I got to butt in. I'll go put my fucking Batman mask and a cape and swing by over there, But that's where it starts. If that way, I'm going to step in.
See, words not too much to me, but like
doesn't words, dude, you can't hurt me with words.
But I'm saying, like, for me,
a lot of people.
But like, if you're picking on a gay dude or a fat dude or like,
because it starts with you wanting power, you feel
like you're better than this person, and you gotta let them know.
I've seen a lot of gay bashing, man. Where I grew up here on Monsters and West Time.
See, I never seen a lot of gay bashing.
Dude, let me tell a story real quick. I know it's in the same fucking concept.
Yeah.
Back, it was 20 years ago. It was about 20 years ago. I used to live over here in Monsters West Time, and my cousin will come from walk his way from the Heights at age 16.
Cousin's a boy?
Yeah, and he was the same age, man. That's when we used to do wrestling and shit, and we ended up getting in actual fights. Well, one Saturday or Friday night, we decided to go to Taco Bell. Remember Taco Bell over here?
I love that.
It was like at 12, it was midnight or 1 o'clock.
Right,
remember, we were 16.
Oh, no, they closed at like 2 or 3.
Well, at that time, 20 years ago, it was 24 hours. Yeah. So, remember, we were 16. So, we walked about half a mile to Taco Bell, and the store manager there was this cool gay dude. He knew my stepdad. So, he would get free food or...
just being nice, polite.
Yeah, probably my stepdad would probably pay the tab later, but, he'll take care of us. So, we were there eating one... Probably my stepdad would probably pay the tab later, but, he'll take care of us. So, we were there eating one time, and they were mopping the inside, so we went outside to the patio. So, and on the patio, me and my cousin were eating, and we met up with this guy, with a friend that worked at Kroger with us named Julian. He was gay, but he kept denying him. But anyway, we were eating. He was gay, but he kept denying him. But anyway, we were eating. He got food. While he
wasn't out yet.
No, but he was like flaming gay.
Yeah.
So we respect him, whatever. So all three of us were eating. These two trannies, transvestites, or whatever you want to call. I call them trannies without, trying to offend nobody.
No hate. Yeah.
So they showed up and they were like, man, we were 16.
Yeah.
So they showed up and they were like, man, we were 16. They were like at least 30.
I call them traps.
I like the word Chinese.
I like traps. I think it's
traps?
so funny. Because they're going to trap your ass.
For real, man. And keep me there forever. Nah, but...
Stop fucking trannies, bro.
Dude, I fucking can't, bro. It's like... Fuck, you know what?
They got that.
But, so, those two trannies were eating food, and all of a sudden, this big bodybuilder shows up in a fucking bicycle. Dude, he was like 350 pounds of pure muscle. Short shorts, little white beater shirt. Throws his little fucking mongoose bike aside. Push, weighing on me.
This dude just fighting you guys?
Yeah, and then my
reason?
friend Julian jumped and screamed, and this guy grabbed him by the throat, and he's like, "Hey, you want to pick on my girl and her friend? Pick on me. I'm a fag. I'm 110% fag. Pick on me, motherfuckers." He grabbed my friend Julian by the neck and chunked him.
But why?
Lead across the street at the gas station.
The trannies?
Yeah, and one of the trannies called his guy, the husband, boyfriend, and forgot to tell him that they crossed the street to Taco Bell.
But he was already... How did he get there?
What you mean?
Like...
Okay, I assume the girls, while we were ordering our food, the girls, the two trannies were at the gas station. They got our food. The girls, the two trannies were at the gas station. They got bullied. Okay. And one of them decided to call her man.
Yeah, but...
And I guess she forgot to tell him, hey, this guy's over here at the gas station, but we're going to go across the street, meet us at Taco Cabana.
But how did he get to the Taco Cabana?
In a little bicycle. He had like a little...
I'm saying, but like, if you said they didn't know... Cabana.
In little bicycle, he had like a little...
I'm saying, but like, if you said they didn't know...
What you mean?
If he didn't know that they were at Taco Cabana...
Well, no, they must have told... She must have told him
to meet us at Taco Cabana.
But he was so fucking... Dude, he was on steroids.
He was already pissed off because that should happen.
Dude, he looked like the fucking gay Hulk.
He was already pissed off because that should happen.
Dude, he looked like the fucking gay Hulk.
Yeah, I've seen dudes like that.
And he whooped my fucking ass, man. I was like 60, man... Fucked up my nose, teeth, everything.
Did you tell him, man, I love gays. I love fags.
Okay, well, that was the first time that I was 16. I didn't have a problem with gay people. That was the first time I found out gay people don't have to be like girly. They could be like
dudes,
bad motherfuckers. Fuck shit up.
Yeah.
And I respect gays. I already had a major respect. I have a bunch of gay friends, but I forgot my ass kicked. I remember I blacked out. when I came to, this dude was holding me, like he was cradling me. Yeah, he was like, dude, I was 16. He beat the shit out of a minor. And my friend Julian took off. He was there. My cousin Alex was there. And when I came to, he was cradling me in his arms, like, hey, you okay, buddy? You okay? I'm gonna put you down now. You okay? And I was like, fuck, man, let me sit me on that chair. And his girlfriend was like, hey, man, they're just kids. Those two guys that are bullying me. And he's like, he took the wallet out. He gave me the wallet. And he's like, I'll be right back. Hold on to my wallet. Took off running. He left the bike there. He was so fucking coked up or pumped up, or he just,
dude, that's
took off running.
You never had that where somebody pissed you off that much, where it's just pure adrenaline, and I was at this No Age show, and this dude elbowed my brother in the mouth, like my brother-in-law.
Oh, you told me about that.
And when he did that, I snapped, dude. I grabbed the dude by the back of his shirt, pulled him, and just started punching him in his face. And just started. I fucked up his eye. I fucked up his jaw.
Were you drunk or
no? I fucked up his eye. I fucked up his jaw.
Were you drunk or
no? I saw him hit. Like, you know, if that dude was emotionally attached to the people that got picked on, and I'm sure those people were all fucked up. Like, you know, oh my God, I can't believe they said this shit to us. You know, and like, you know, oh my God, I can't believe they said this shit to us. You know, and.
Damn.
Just that straight anger,
that dude that hit your brother-in-law hit him intentionally on purpose?
Yeah, because, you know, you're jumping around at a show. You're just bouncing around.
Right.
And my brother-in-law put his arm around him and started, like, you know, jumping with the dude. And the dude just put his arm around him and started, like, you know, jumping with the dude. And the dude just elbowed him right in the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, I'm not going to let this go. There's no way I can let this go so much.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, man. I mean... I recently, this past few years, I learned the power of words thanks to my wife. She has been there before. There was a show, I think, did you go with me to Follow Troy?
No, I love Follow Troy, though.
I fucking love him too, man. It's one of my favorite top 5 bands. Well, anyway, so
Mouth Like Sidewinder Missiles is one of my favorite songs.
I like that one. Yeah. I wish I could play that shit.
Like, yeah. What the fuck is happening? But this is awesome.
Our friend, Mike, the one that broke his neck.
Oh, Big Mike.
Yeah. Big Mike, and my wife, we were dating at the time, my girlfriend. We went to see Fall Troy, and we were just there. And this dude, it was skinny white dude. He was making flips. He made a flip and twist himself, and she got hit hard, man. And Mike, before I could even react, he put his big old fucking giant hand on my chest, like, don't. He didn't do it on purpose. He's like, he told me I was keeping an eye on him because he was bouncing around. Mm-hmm. And I've been to a bunch
of shows with Mike.
Mike's fucking badass, yeah.
Dude, shout out to Mike. Love you.
Well, he stopped me from finding that dude, but he apologized to my wife. But after the show, Mike came back to our apartment. I remember we were drinking, and I don't know if he was drinking or he wasn't. He didn't drink or he didn't smoke. Either one.
He didn't smoke.
Okay, so he was drinking. But he was real cool. He was respectful of my wife and whatever. So it was time to pass out. I told, hey, Mike, you want me to take you home? Or the other room? You got a big bed. It's like, yeah. At that time, both of my kids, they were like 4 or 5. They will sleep in one bed, even though they were small. Yeah. But they were with their other parents.
Okay, so you had an empty house.
Yeah, so it was like a kid's room with a king or queen size bed.
Yeah.
So he goes in there, and then... I don't know what happened, but I lights on in his room, so I'm knocking, open the door. This dude was reading fucking children's books. he had like 4 or 5 stacked.
That's what
fucking
he would
Mike,
do.
man. He was
That's
like,
such a weird dude.
You don't mind me if I'm touching kids' books, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I just haven't read this before. I was like, okay, well you're fucking 20, dude. You're coach, but yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. He was real cool, man.
Mike's awesome.
Mike's. I didn't really.
He was like the only dude that could stand with me in the pit.
Yeah.
And he was a big dude. Yeah. Everyone would every time I got into a pit, everyone think they like could just run into me, and like it was nothing. But I would always make them fucking go flying and regret it. I've
been to shows with you.
I love being in the pit, dude.
I've been to shows with you.
I love being in the pit, dude.
Oh man.
I think we've only been to that Deftones show in Corpus together.
I think I went to one here. I met you in one here.
Was it a metal show?
No, it was Katy Perry.
Fucking finally, dude.
No, it was Katy Perry.
Fucking finally, dude. I've been that memory of that show, Katy Perry fireworking all over the place.
But Mike, he reminds me a lot of my son. just the way his personality is.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
A lot of my son, just the way his personality is.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I definitely can see that.
It's like my son's monotone. Like, you know, you don't know when he's mad or upset or happy. Yeah. And he's all, though, even how Mike used to stand, like, cross his arms. That's like, he has the same personality and traits as my son, man. Or my son has the same as Mike. I'm sorry. It reminds me of him a lot, man.
Skateboarding and shit.
Dude, he was. I mean, when I say he was like 300 pounds, he wasn't fat. He was just big.
Yeah.
Like a giant.
He's just a big dude.
And I remember he was skateboard. He'll land some tricks. And I'm like, man, that skateboard's gonna break. And I would tell him, man, because he was built like Frankenstein, you know. And he was just started
like
laughing.
Lurch.
No, not Lurch. Oh no, he was just big,
dude. I remember that morning he broke his neck. That shit was crazy.
I remember you calling me.
I remember you calling me.
No, you're the one that told me.
You told me.
What the fuck?
I remember I talked to him the night before.
Oh, his mom Maria. She was crying one time at work, and I was there.
And you called me and said, "Did you hear what crashed the truck? Broke his neck."
It's fucking crazy, man.
Crazy, dude.
But hey, he recouped 100%.
Yeah.
You know.
I think he's doing pretty good. I seen him not too long ago.
What was he doing?
Working.
Damn.
He works right here.
Where? Bitch, you say everybody works over there. What's over there?
They fucking do. The Kroger right there at the end of Highway 6. I mean, the end of I-10.
Oh, okay. Is that where the other Mike works at?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, both of them do.
Overnight?
Yeah. No. One's neither one of them fools work overnight. One's a drug and one's the other guy.
One's a druggie?
Yeah.
One's the other guy?
The drug department and the front end, the booth.
One's the other guy?
The drug department and the front end, the booth. He's a boothy.
Who?
Big Mike.
Oh, okay. Big Mike?
Yeah.
And one's a drug?
Yeah. The other Mike's in drug.
Damn, shout out to both Mikes.
Yeah, I talked to the other Mike today.
Which one?
Mike.
You just woke him today?
Yeah.
We
talked about Mike.
You just woke him today?
Yeah.
We
talked about but I'm a cheerleader, which is like,
hey, I saw that post on Facebook.
Yeah, you seen that movie? There's a movie called But I'm a Cheerleader.
Nah.
And it's about this girl that goes to like gay camp to make her not gay.
You know, it's
like gay camp to make her not gay.
You know, there's a porn, like a early 90s porn parody called Homogenize. About
Homogenize?
Yeah, about the New World Order.
Like sugar?
Sort of. It's about the New World Order that tries to accept the whole world. It's one government, the guys and girls, and put them in concentration camps and make them asexual or gay.
Is this like
it's a porn
like a
movie.
Playboy movie? Like in the 90s? Do you remember those?
Yeah,
like,
but it wasn't a Playboy movie. But so it's about this couple. It's a porn, and you know they fuck each other, whatever. It's a porn action, but they say the girl gets pussy eaten out and shit, but they both escape and meet. And at the end, the guy's gay, and he just runs around and fucks some other dude.
Do they show him fucking dudes?
Yeah, it shows them fucking each other, like, you know, straight sex with them two, and it shows a girl and girl, you know, when she's in you know, whatever, and then shows like him, you know, getting fucked and a bunch of dicks fucking him, and then at the end they both escape and they meet up where they were gonna meet up, but he's gay, and she sucks his dick, whatever, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gay," and
he says that.
Yeah. Or I think she sucks his dick, they fuck, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gay," and takes off, and like not even a mile away, he fucking fucks his dude. That
sounds kind of cool because you could learn your sexuality at a young age.
Yeah, the production quality of it's not that good, but it's called homogenized.
It's the
like
chud of porn.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I highly recommend watching that movie.
I highly recommend Chud.
The cannibalistics?
Chud.
The cannibalistics?
Humanoid underground dwellers.
Man, you know you have to be at least in your past your mid-30s to actually get that reference to Chuds.
Well, I'm sure like some horror kids will go back to
but not as many.
Movies. Horror kids will go back to
but not as many.
Movies.
Not as many, man.
Did you know Hulk Hogan was in a horror movie about Santa Claus?
No.
Called Muscle Claus or Santa Muscles or
Was he Santa Claus?
Muscle Santa Claus, I think it's called.
No.
Yeah.
The fuck? No.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. And the guy that made it is the guy that was the Wolf on Wall Street in real life, Jordan something.
What?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about, but goddamn.
Yeah, he financed it.
I feel like Hulk Hogan, if he would have chosen his movie or 80s rock, like the Dwayne Johnson now, you know,
I think he was for a little while. Like Mr. Nanny and Bionic Commando. Those were dope movies.
Well, they didn't really stick, you know.
I stand by those movies, though. They're No Holds Barred.
I watched them.
Do you remember No Holds Barred?
Yeah. But they weren't like Terminator 2, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know. Like if Hulk would have made it, or he would have started as the Terminator, I think that would have saved his career. I don't think it would have been a better Terminator.
Oh, no way. I don't think he would have been a good Terminator at all.
But
I could totally see him as like something super cool with Hulk.
Like Hulk Hogan and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Highlander 3,000.
No, man, there's like fucking 7 Highlanders now in the movie.
I said 3,000.
3,000, god damn. I started trying to find not so members or something online that talks about what we spoke about last week about going to a fucking park and fighting with swords made out of cardboard.
Oh, LARPing.
Okay, I kept forgetting about that LARPing. There's none in Houston that I know of.
There's a whole bunch.
So is it due to COVID-19 that we don't see any, or what?
Yeah, pretty much. But like, just type in groups. I do it still.
Damn. And there's one in Austin, but I'm not gonna drive over there to Austin
to go fight with wooden or plastic swords and shit. Cardboard swords.
I always want to make a cardboard battle axe.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh, I actually saw a wooden battle axe recently, like a toy.
Oh, like
but it was, I forgot where I fucking saw it, and it was so cool.
Like a laser cut, out of board.
Yeah, it looks like it's maybe manufactured, but it's like a hard wood that's hollow.
Yeah, you can swing it and won't bend on you.
Yeah,
but you won't hurt nobody.
Yeah.
Well, you may bruise them.
Yeah, no.
You know they put a fence over there now?
I see. I was trying to go over there.
You know that picture I sent you?
Yeah.
But over here, Houston, man, they got a lot of people that, in my opinion, think that they're what you call people that paint.
I know that whole side of the other.
Yeah, I sent you.
I didn't know that was a picture from until now.
Yeah. Now I know over there in the southeast side of town, there's a in May there's a festival of graffiti art. I'm taking my wife and kids over there. It's now that's art. There's some good people. Talented gift wants to go. You know, I'll go with her because she goes, but not last year or this year. But
I don't even know if they did it this year.
What's up with those people fucking tagging the walls and they put fucking words that don't make sense?
Tommy.
What does that mean?
Is their name Remo?
Yeah, there's one. There's one over here where the name of the store Kroger. They put RAZT.
Ratst.
What the fuck is that?
Ratst. I don't know. That's his name.
Or Kelly, Kel. Dude, that's not their names, man. It's like
that's their like tagger names.
I know those dude that I. What the fuck is that?
Ratst. I don't know. That's his name.
Or Kelly, Kel. Dude, that's not their names, man. It's like
that's their like tagger names.
I know those dude that I used to know. And he's telling he was real deep in the fucking graffiti underground shit. He told me there was like groups of people.
Yeah.
And certain letters.
That's their like tagger names.
I know those dude that I used to know. And he's telling he was real deep in the fucking graffiti underground shit. He told me there was like groups of people.
Yeah.
And certain letters combined form certain meanings or phrases. Mm-hmm. So if you're a graffiti artist or you tagger, you'll pass by and say, oh, you know, this graffiti underground shit. He told me there was like groups of people.
Yeah.
And certain letters combined form certain meanings or phrases. Mm-hmm. So if you're a graffiti artist or you tagger, you'll pass by and say, oh, you know, this means this, this, and this.
And that...
It's like code.
Somebody did it. Like, don't know exactly who
it's
did it.
It's different groups. Who from the group. Depends what they say, what size.
Yeah, I had friends like that too. That's a John. John did that one.
From this group.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, damn, okay.
From the Southwest clique of colors or whatever the fuck.
I'm like, what's up with that?
I don't know, man. It's like scribbling on walls. It's just never really dope, but a lot of times it's fucking stupid.
If you go to downtown or you go to, not Midtown, if you go downtown Chinatown or the new yuppie southeast side of town near the what's it called?
Heights.
Minute Field. Now you see some actually businesses that have walls.
That a lot of them are badass.
And they're badass, but don't fucking jump the fence or cut the fucking fence on wire cutters and put Remo on the side of the fucking wall.
Yeah, dude. That's going to be torn down. That building's going to be torn down. You're only going to be there for like a week.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the concept behind that. And I never did that.
You never tagged in cement? Wet cement?
At my house, when I did the pattern in the back, it's still there, but not in public. Man, I got a name that not that many people have.
Oh, yeah, they'll know it was you, but you could still put a nickname.
Yeah, but then it's... Okay, my name's Gabino. If I put in my nickname, which my sister's, or different level to where everybody knows like 4 Gabbies. So it's either going to be me, and everybody's going to know it's me, or nobody's going to know which Gabby.
It's true.
You know, so no, I never... Other than my house, that I put my dog's names and my kids and wife and my name in cement.
Yeah, that's what
but at the house.
I've done it in public before.
Nah.
That was me.
I remember when I was walking home from elementary, me and this girl, Monica, we were best friends. We lived in the same street. We'll walk home together. And I remember we accidentally walked through a wet concrete, but this was a corner, the ramp that leads to the street. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. So they just like...
I remember we were talking or whatever, and we were like fucking 7. And I remember we both stepped on the wet cement, and both of our shoes went in there, and we stopped. And she took a step back onto the dry pavement, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to continue walking out of there.
On the wet cement?
Well, it was like maybe like not even walking out of there.
On the wet cement?
Well, it was like maybe like not even, it was like 3 feet of the ramp, getting to the ramp.
Yeah, but
we didn't do it on purpose, so I tried to keep on walking, because when she went back, I went forward. We didn't like, okay, we maybe stay back.
Yeah.
So I didn't think nothing bad about it. I just want to get out of there. I remember taking one step on my left shoe, and then when I taking one step on my left shoe, and then when I picked my right foot, or my right,
your shoe got stuck in there?
My shoe got stuck, and I stepped, the cement was my sock.
Oh, fuck. I bet your mom was pissed.
No, she wasn't. No, because I wasn't an asshole like that. I did.
So you cleaned the shoe off?
Oh, man.
Did you clean it out before you get inside?
An asshole like that. I did.
So you cleaned the shoe off?
Oh, man.
Did you clean it out before you get inside?
I don't know. I think I left them there.
You left your shoes in the cement?
I think so.
I would have got my ass beat if I would have did that.
I think I did. Not because, I couldn't get it out. Yeah, it was there. It was like that. The last
you didn't want to reach for it.
No, no, because I know my friend could have reached for it because of where she was at. No, I think I left them there. But too, like back in the 80s, I was gonna say back in the 1800s, in the 80s when I was growing up, mid 80s. You remember it was real.
You know those are supposed to be for dead kids, right? You kill them and toss their shoes up there.
So the killer does it?
Yeah.
Man, shit, back in the day, I remember in middle school or even elementary, when you get your ass kicked, the bully would take your shoes and throw them up there. That's what I thought it meant. Like, hey, I just got my ass kicked.
That's for dead people.
Shit, we grew up in different side of town, man.
That's why they would do it, because they heard it was because a dude was killed and they tossed his shoes up there.
So the murderer,
it's like a memorial.
So the murderer takes the shoes,
or like one of the family, or like.
But see, it's 2 different things. If the family member takes the kid's shoes and throw them over the power lines to signify to identify that that's where they died.
Yeah, but I just know that's what it's for.
Huh? That's
why you see shoes up there.
That was the original reason behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. See, it's the original. The concept gets lost within time, just like the sagging fucking jeans.
And just like the teardrop eye tattoos.
Oh yeah.
The oaths for somebody that's close to you that passed away. When it's closed, it's because you killed somebody.
Yeah, man. That's a Hispanic trait, man. We know that. We know that. It's in our Biblia of how to be Mexican. Yeah, I know about that. But about the shoes, this is the first time I hear about this.
You about where you take ramen and chips and hot sauce
and eat them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but what about the kids that walk around with their pants sagging to their knees, man?
Well, that's from being in prison.
Being a bitch in prison.
Yeah.
But now it's like, hey, man, I'm cool there with a beautiful girlfriend, and they're wearing their pants all the way down to their knees, and they got some gym shorts, and then they got some box shorts underneath.
But then they're sagging the gym shorts too.
He's like, can you fight if I go and punch you?
You're gonna fall over.
Can you
just tip over?
Yeah, like can even the way they
and they
walk,
got a belt on. That's the most confusing part.
They have to learn how to walk. Can even the way they
and they got a belt on. That's the most confusing part.
They have to learn how to walk differently,
like a Gucci belt.
They wiggle, they wobble. You know, it's like I want to go up to them. It's like, man, I'm gonna punch them. See if they're gonna pull their fucking pants up to fight.
Did you try to run?
Yeah, I don't get that, man. And you know what?
Try to run?
Yeah, I don't get that, man. And you know what? If you want to look like a stupid idiot and a moron, and I'm sorry, that's my fucking opinion. If you wear, you could be however you fucking want. I don't judge you.
See, I don't mind sagging like a little, like down to your knees is so weird.
I mean, I buy my pants like a
down to your knees is so weird.
I mean, I buy my pants like a size, bigger. 2 sizes bigger, whatever, and 2 numbers bigger, just
so
because.
You can grow into them.
Yeah, of course, man. But because I'm used to wearing belts. Sometimes I got to tuck in my shirts. Sometimes I go to a buffet and I'm on fat lard. Sometimes I wake up like Jabba the Hutt. But I go to a buffet and I'm on fat lard. Sometimes I wake up like Jabba the Hutt. But I always have that, and it's something that my mom instilled to me when I was a kid. She'll buy me like a size bigger.
Yeah, you know what's so weird? How we grew up in like hood places, but we didn't end up hood.
Yeah, of course. There's a good reason behind it.
I would.
Yeah, of course. There's a good reason behind it.
I grew up.
Let me tell you this.
Really self-aware too.
Well, I did too, to a certain extent. The reason we grew up in the hood, but we didn't stay in the hood, and we actually made something of ourselves. In the hood, and we actually made something of ourselves. Because my opinion, man, you actually did really good. I think you're doing good in life. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of you. The reason behind it, you're welcome. The reason behind it is because we never use that for a reason.
Oh, like our environment, like blaming it on the environment.
Yeah, we didn't use it as an excuse.
I
never used it like a fucking excuse.
It was a lesson, like lessons.
I see it. No, I don't see it like lessons. I see it like stages in life.
That you learn. Okay. My stage was in poverty. I grew up with 5 people in a 2-bedroom house my entire life, and sometimes 6 because my uncle. I had 2 sisters and we shared one room.
We were 7 we were 9 for little while ladies.
Yeah, well, we had a 2-bedroom. My parents' bedroom and me and my sister's bedroom. And,
But see, we didn't define that as that's how we're going to be.
Yeah, exactly. My sister is, like, doing so well. Both of them are doing really well.
Yeah, man. I mean, I see their comfort. They're so used to struggling or
they don't want to get out of it.
Or not even struggling. They get used to their lifestyles. Like, okay.
And they're the ones that's like telling you to get out of it or how,
And they're proud of being from the hood. That's where I came from. But I'm not gonna represent where I grew up in.
I will. I love A-Leaf. I love A-Leaf to death.
Well, maybe if I go there, I love it too. It's because it's A-Leaf, not because you grew up there.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Because a lot of people not from A-Leaf love A-Leaf.
Like I'll go I grew up in Wayside, Telephone, Southeast, over there, Macario Garcia. Like the Southeast Mexicans, Hispanic. So sometimes I'll pass by there, and I tell my kids, they're both 18 now. I was like, look, this is where I live. That's a park I used to go and use a community pool. And they were like, okay, cool. They
tore down my community pool.
I think most of them are gone. But but I'm not proud of the damn park. Oh, I'm not gonna represent, like, pull over, it's like, man, what you got an issue, man? I represent this neighborhood. No.
See, no, I wouldn't do that. Not like that.
But you know what it's me? Let me ask you something. Because my wife told me this months ago. She's like, do you ever wonder when 2 people, and there's always fucking, they're from the hood. They're from the hood. Talk shit before they fight. They're like, hey, I'm from this. Side of town. I'm from here, and I was like,
I don't put up with shit.
Yeah, I'm like, why? And then she told me, I think it's something that she read, but she told me, unless you're from fucking Asgard or Wakanda, you ain't scared me. Fucking Asgard or Wakanda, you ain't scared me.
Fuck,
yeah, she must have heard it from somewhere, but she told me, I was just laughing my ass off, man. You know, you can say, "Hey man, I'm from Mayleaf," and the motherfucker says, "Hey, I'm from Asgard." I'll be like, "Damn."
Oh fuck.
Ryan, you better shut the fuck up, bro. Or from Wakanda, hey man, you better chill, Ryan, because I got your back, but we're both
They're
dying.
gonna shoot you with lasers.
Hey man, you better chill, Ryan, because I got your back, but we're both
They're
dying.
gonna shoot you with lasers. Fucking Jew lasers.
The Jew lasers.
You haven't heard about the Jew space laser? Some Jew person said that there's like a laser in space that the Jews have that could like just blow up.
I know. There's. I've seen a theory about that, but I don't know if it was the Jews. Maybe Jews. You know, hey, who's to say Jews can't have lasers in space?
Shit, dude. They're trying to take back Rome or whatever the fuck where they were. Egypt.
I believe
The
it's Israel.
pyramids.
I believe it's
Well, that's where the Jews are.
in
Egypt. Yeah, that's where the Jews were slaves. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Moses,
wait.
Moses in the desert. Fool?
You know, I had this friend. She is Jewish probably, but she was studying the Quran, and they were saying that when it sounds like
40 years.
days, 40 years, in the old scriptures, she said that Moses had this blueprints passed from God, but God wasn't the God that the Christians know. So how? Wait.
In philosophy, they say that it's all the same person. Like the Muslim God, the Christian God, and the Jewish God Yahweh are all Yahweh.
See, that's my belief. I'm agnostic. I believe there's a higher being, but not just Jesus.
Yeah.
It's got to be something else, you know.
The triune God is
Cthulhu.
what Christian believes.
Cthulhu.
Oh,
Hell else, you know.
the triune God is
Cthulhu.
what Christian believes.
Cthulhu.
Oh,
Hell.
hell Cthulhu.
Yeah. But anyway, she was telling me that Moses had this blueprint with this machine that made food out of the moisture of the environment, kind of like matzo balls, some shit like that, and that's what they ate in the desert for. That was their matzo balls, some shit like that, and that's what they ate in the desert for. That was their prime, nourishment in the desert. I'm like, what the fuck?
He had cornmeal and water.
He had grits. You know. See, in my thing, it was religion, man. Jews, Christianity, Muslims. To me, it's the same. Muslims, to me, is the same shit. You're devoting your beliefs to a higher being. You're just putting a name brand there, and I'm not. I don't like name brands. I wear whatever, or eat whatever. You know.
You're not brand loyal.
So
you don't want to be associated with one of these brands, and these brands come with so much baggage.
Yes.
Christianity comes with
all of them do, man.
Catholicism and the guilt.
The guilt?
Yeah, Catholic guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can't masturbate. You're not supposed to anything.
I never heard of that, bro.
I mean,
I grew up Catholic.
it's a joke.
Okay, because I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I've taken many shits throughout my years. I'm definitely going to hell.
You never. Know? It's from. Family Guy made a joke like that too.
I was never
it's
Family Guy.
From the first season.
Really?
Yeah, they say
Really?
And then he goes to a bookstore to go get everybody poops.
Oh, okay, I know that.
And then
I know my wife mentioned that episode.
Nobody poops but you, and you're going to hell.
Well, my wife actually had that book when she was little. It was
Everybody poops.
I never fucking had that book.
I think we have that book right now.
I had the PDF file. No, but anyway, I remember the episode. I was never big into Family Guy, just because the whole, I don't know. I don't like the guy that does that. The show. What's his name?
Seth.
Yeah, Seth. Whatever. I don't think he's funny. I think he's
Seth.
I think he's annoying.
No, I think he's alright.
Wait, that's not my opinion. I just don't like when sometimes we'll say that the main character. That's not my opinion. I just don't like when sometimes we'll say that the main character, Peter Griffin, whatever, he's talking, and all of a sudden he falls over, and that's supposed to be he falls over like a coffee table. Is that supposed to be comedy?
Yeah, it's the randomness of the show.
That's what my wife was telling me. I don't like that type. My wife was telling me. I don't like that type of
humor,
cartoon adult humor. Now my wife's watching this other show now, like this week on Netflix. It's the same creators from Family Guy. It's not Super Dad or American Dad, which I don't like that show either. But it's another one with the dads, American Dad, which I don't like that show either. But it's another one with the dads, an officer, and he has his own little precinct. The son's working there. The ex-wife.
Something PD.
Something PD. Yeah, she watched the whole fucking.
I haven't got to watch it yet.
Okay, there's only one episode that I fucking love, and it's because it has to do with Dungeons and Dragons. But that's it, man.
There's a dungeon person moving fast as shit.
He's jogging, man. Here's another thing, man. You jogging at what, 4 in the morning when it's fucking 30 degrees outside and raining?
He's getting it, bro.
Shit, man. But yeah, I don't like those type of cartoons, man. I just don't think they're funny unless I could relate to them.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Cartoon?
Ninja Turtles?
No, I watched Ninja Turtles.
Freakazoid?
What you know about Freakazoid?
I love Freakazoid, dude.
It has to be like a tie within 3 different cartoons.
Okay.
This was later when I was a little bit older, but you remember Eek the Cat?
I love Eek the Cat.
Was cool.
I was trying to show my daughter it. She hated it.
Yeah, my kids, I tried to show them like 10 years ago. They hated it. Eek the Cat was cool. Street Shark.
Street Sharks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street Sharks was cool. And then, my other one has to probably be.
Truck on.
Because fucking, you wanted the fucking hot air.
But it's not on, fool.
Well, because you had the window open. No, I saw Inspector Gadget, but it was just because it was on. I think it was, Transformers. It has to be Transformers.
Like the Transformers G1, the original one?
Yeah, from those are, all 3 of them fall in second place. My favorite cartoon ever has to be the 1990s X-Men.
X-Men animated series?
Yeah, from the 90s. I started watching them again last week.
The 5 seasons on Disney?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up that Disney, well...
You know, 2 seasons are in order.
Yeah.
The last 3 seasons are not.
At all.
Yeah, they mix all the episodes up.
That's what I noticed.
I think it's 3, 4, and 5.
Why?
Even on the DVDs, they never put them in order. I don't know.
I remember watching an episode with Sinister.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Sinister.
Wolverine Morph was still alive, and Sinister was fucking with him. And the next episode was like Apocalypse. He's like, okay, and then
the 2-part episode.
And then the second part of Apocalypse was the Phoenix. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what's going
so
on?
fucking
like,
weird, dude. And they fucked up all the episodes, the orders.
Oh, I mean, it's cool.
It's
cool. I still watch them like that. I mean,
all the episodes, the orders.
Oh, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I still watch them like that. I mean, but it was so fucking old.
I'm sure somebody has a list of how you're actually
supposed
to watch them.
It's a list on Google how to watch them. But I mean, then again, they're just cartoons, man. It's not like I'm gonna sit down and watch all of them. I get up.
Have you heard about the different orders for Star Wars now?
Like the actual orders.
Have you heard about the different orders for Star Wars now?
Like the actual orders.
Like the machete order, and there's like another order where you watch them. Like you can watch Darth Vader's rise. You can watch, you watch them in different orders, and it changes the way the movies are. Watch them in different orders, and it changes the way the movies are.
I'll watch them.
Like the machete order, you skip episode 1. You don't even watch it at all.
Okay.
You start off with episode 2.
The Clone Wars?
And then episode 3. And then you go to Return of the Jedi or something. It's episode 3. And then you go to Return of the Jedi or something. It's something crazy like that. It's a way to watch it that makes it different.
Well,
there's a whole reason. It's called the machete order. You gotta look it up. I can't remember right now.
The only reason I've seen them all, not how they filmed them, but the only reason I've seen them all, not how they filmed them, but in actual story order was when my wife first saw them with me years ago. I made her watch the first one.
Oh, I did that too with Nancy.
Yeah, so she got actually
she got really into Star Wars for a little while.
Well, my wife's not like a nerd or geek freak.
Yeah, neither is
but
mine.
She knows about Star Wars. Not like a nerd or geek freak.
Yeah, neither is mine.
But she knows about Star Wars. She may ask you something, but she knows of it. Like Star Trek, she knows of it. You know? But you can tell me what the hell Anakin drank on Sunday that week, and I'll tell you. Mm-hmm. What did Luke fucking, what size of shoes Luke wears, I'll tell you. But my wife, she knows other characters. That's all. But it's not. I didn't get with, or I didn't marry a nerd.
Nerdy,
you know. And I think it's for the best. Recently, now that I stopped getting a fuck, and I got enough money left over to buy me something that I want to buy me, I started buying me like little figurines, painting them, and little terrain,
Like
little dungeons.
For Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
or Warhammer and stuff.
No, Warhammer. I had to let Warhammer go, man.
You played Warhammer?
I got so much shit, man.
Warhammer,
man.
Like,
I got my son into it.
Warhammer. You fight like little wars on hills.
I got all of them. Man.
I don't know what any of that
Well,
means.
I don't got all of them. I got some of them, but my son has them. I bought him like the tanks. Like I got the little soldiers, but he got the soldiers and the tanks and the jetpacks and the fucking ones with the machetes, the electric chainsaw machetes. But I had to stop because it was expensive. And
okay, what's it in like the Gundam looking things?
I mean Gundam.
Yeah, they look like robots, giant robots fighting wars.
Oh, you talking about it's not Warhammer, it's something Gundam.
No, it's like Warhammer 4000 or.
Oh.
Is it like the future?
I only play Warhammer 4000. 40K. That's the only one. Then Warlock or whatever, different realms, different storylines.
But you know what I'm talking about? They look like robots, bro.
It's a race of sentient beings.
Okay.
Different races. Pretty much, man. They all races have their own weaknesses, their own strengths, but they're well balanced. It's just if you like robots, you're gonna pick robots, or if you like storylines. My friend, shout out to Joaquin. His wife literally left him because he spent so much money on Warhammer stuff. He has so much shit. He likes the orcs. Tell him, what the fuck? Well, orcs is cool because in the storyline, he picked it because of the storyline. Their homeworld, the orcs, they have the ability to just put a bunch of trash.
Where do you get trash from?
Or whatever, junk or whatever. Just scrap metal, whatever.
Cutting down trees and shit?
Yeah, cut down trees or take, a fallen, enemy's tank or metal.
You ever played that game where you gotta get wood and food and metal and to build towns? It's called like...
We kind of gotta do that with D&D.
Towns. It's called like...
We kind of gotta do that with D&D.
Settlers something?
Settlers of Catan?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a huge fucking fan of my wife loves Catan. My kids love Catan. Dude, I got
you like trade steel and stuff, right?
I got the Catan. I got the Catan Star Trek. I got the Catan Expansion Star Trek. I got the Catan. I got the Catan Star Trek. I got the Catan Expansion Star Trek. I got the Settlers of Catan.
What do you build in that?
The Star Trek.
The Star Trek one.
Just ships and deep space stations. But instead of wood and water, you got uranium. You got oxygen, water, lithium. Just stuff like that. But yeah, we're big, huge fans of Catan.
And
even in Comic-Con, stuff with that. But yeah, we're big, huge fans of Catan.
And
even in Comic-Con, Comic-Palooza in 2019, all four of us entered a competition Catan.
No, really? Was it fun?
It was fun, man. It was real fun.
Did you win anything? Did you win at least once?
400 people playing, man. No.
So you didn't win one time?
I won.
Or how many games did y'all play? Wait,
my wife,
how many people can you?
Rounds.
How many people can you
be
in one game at once?
The game comes with 4, but then you can buy an expansion of 2 more.
So you can have 4 people and just play a full game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I never played. Like, how long does it take?
Depends. To where you could have islands and water, and you travel from a boat. You become a pirate. You travel into different islands. Just the original game takes about 90 minutes to 2 hours. If you want to play with the rules. If you want to play like a speed one, you just cut some rules off and you build roads and towns quicker. But the original game is like 90 minutes to 120 minutes. Now, a game with Catan, it was like 4 hours long.
Sounds fun.
Sounds fun, man. You just gotta get up, take a shake, use the restroom, order some pizza, smoke a cigarette. Yeah, take a break. Yeah, you know me, man. You seen all the fucking games I got at home?
Yeah, I see.
So
I was asking you about it because I figured you would know.
But that Warhammer, man, I got so many armies, but I don't play them.
You make your army fight?
I fucking put them in line in formation. I just come all over them.
Oh, I did that too, but I did it behind your back. I'm sorry.
Oh, you came on my army?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I used my sexual energy at that time. I just had to get it out.
You didn't dick slap him or anything,
right?
No physical dick abuse. It was just...
No. I didn't even touch him, dude. I just shot a load.
Okay, well, you can't be blamed. It's not your fault. The load flew and hit him.
I was aiming at him.
Right, but once it comes, it leaves your dick. You're not liable.
What's the longest you ever came? Like, not...
Now, you talking about the duration of having sex?
No, like...
Or, like, actually climax?
No, like, finishing, like, how far have you shot? Like a foot?
Approximately
2 feet,
15 yards.
15 yards?
Exactly,
you
15 yards. Honestly, man, If I gotta measure.
And what's the longest you ever came?
The longest?
Yeah, like I think I've came for like a minute straight before.
It depends, man. It depends if you're fucking getting your nuts getting shocked, or you got. Depends environment shocked, or you got. Depends environment, man.
Oh, I like that feeling when somebody's pulling on your balls.
Because sometimes it depends what you're doing, man. Too.
But I'm asking you. I'm not asking you.
The longest of distance.
Yeah, distance and duration.
Distance gotta be like about.
And duration.
Distance gotta be like about 5 feet.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Straight up or across the room?
It's like a fucking arrow, bro.
I've shot up pretty high.
Nah, not up. It's probably like an angle, maybe across the room.
I've done that too.
It's like shooting a fucking arrow with a bow across the room.
I've done that too.
It's like shooting a fucking arrow with a bow, you know. But the duration of me like climaxing, like coming, probably enough for 3 people.
No. What does that mean?
You get some here, you get some here, you get some here.
How long is that?
Oh, dude, you get some here, you get some here.
How long is that?
Oh, dude.
But you know you can come without coming, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, do you know what tantric sex is?
Yeah, I know exactly what we're talking about. Never.
You don't subscribe to that?
Yeah, I don't.
You need to play that game. They have board for games for tantric sex for real.
I don't. I don't. Yeah, me. If my dick doesn't shoot you in the eye, I didn't come. You know. Yeah, me. If my dick doesn't shoot you in the eye, I didn't come. You know. So it's like, I'm sorry.
So you when you come air, like that doesn't count.
I mean, no.
Like your cum is just in your body, like the physical.
If I grab a gun and I
shoot a blank.
No. If I get my gun and I point at you and go boo like that. Other than me grabbing a gun and shooting you, is it the same thing? Did you get shot?
If it was with a blank?
Not even a blank.
A squib?
If I just get the gun without a clip and there's no gun, there's no bullet in the chamber, and I go to you, put it on your chest and go poof.
Oh, fuck, I had to do...
And they think it's funny.
Oh, they thought it was hysterical, dude.
Yeah, that's happened to me before, too. And you don't know if you got to be relieved or more pissed off, you know? But once they do that to you, there's no respect whatsoever towards you, because now they told you that the gun's not
No, I lost.
Yeah, me coming without cum, it's not coming. It's like eating without food. It's not eating.
It's like a diet. It's smoothie.
You're taking the
joy
definition
of it.
out of it.
No, you're still coming. You're still finishing.
It's like eating fucking.
You're just cum's not coming out of your body.
It's like eating a burger made out of.
When you do that and then you go again, like all right, say you hold it in the first time, you finish, but you don't come, and then it still makes you want to fuck again. Like you get it right back up, and then when you do that the second time and you actually come, it like doubles the amount.
I mean, before my peak years of my
coming days
on my frickathons, on my sescapades, I remember fucking and going at it and coming and not stopping whatsoever, not changing the speed and fucking
coming again.
Like I do, I must have come like 5 times, but I mean stopping.
Oh yeah, I can.
I'm sorry, I just fucked you up.
and you just can't get enough.
Yeah.
I feel like you just can't. Like I can't get enough sometimes, and then like time is always against me that way. It's like, God damn it, I just want to go again. But no, we got to go to wherever.
Sounds to me like you never went through the orgy, you know.
Threesomes, kind of. No orgies.
Yeah, I remember I had a friend that told me that he heard somewhere. That was back in the day, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that a guy's supposed to come just a certain amount of times in his life until it's just not the same for him again. And I told him, yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's like, and I told him, man, it's like, so.
You're supposed to come until you die.
It's like, for real, right?
That's what
his belief or the way I don't know what the fuck, but I remember him telling me, was like yeah, a guy's
so profoundly.
Yeah, it's like, you're supposed to come like about 1,500 times in your life until it's not the same no more. And at that time, I was times in your life until it's not the same no more. And at that time,
coming is not the same.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay.
So you were like, damn, I want to save my cums.
No, I was more like, man, I'm gonna fucking die tomorrow. I'm gonna fucking come as much as I can. You know?
Oh fuck, that's crazy. That's a crazy way to think.
Now I'm like, you know?
Oh fuck, that's crazy. That's a crazy way to think.
Now I'm like
your cums are eggs, like women's eggs.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna have like an empty magazine and you can't shoot no more.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
No, it doesn't.
Your balls is a factory.
I felt bad for him telling me that. I was like, damn, that's what. I felt bad for him telling me that. I was like, damn, that's what you truly believe.
You know, you don't come from your balls. It just makes the stuff.
You come from your dick.
Yeah, no, I obviously, hopefully, I hope it doesn't come from anywhere else. Your mouth.
Oh man, that'd be something, fucking girl.
No, that's because you're backed up.
Spit her.
Oh, all over her titties.
Have you ever fucked and then thrown up on a girl? I have. Like I've been fucking, because I'm real fucked up, and I part too hard, but I'm fucking right. And when you're fucking, you're like, oh, I don't feel good.
I fell asleep going down on a girl because of that, because I was too fucked up. I got
getting your pussy and you're fucking snoring.
No, I wasn't snoring. I was just like, I just stopped. Letting my head was just on her thigh, and
damn, yeah, I don't blame her by kicking you.
Gave me one of those like, hey, I was like, oh shit, I'm down here.
Damn, you should be like, how did I get here?
And then I was like, can I put it in?
There you go. I remember before this whole fucking cell phone sensation that took over the world that everybody seems to be so attached to.
Do you remember the first cell phone you ever got before you start?
Oh yeah, the Nokia. Whatever, 700, whatever.
The snake one?
The snake one.
You had that one?
The little, it didn't flip around, it was just like this.
Yeah.
It didn't flip around, it was just like this.
Yeah. My first phone was like this big it was a Sprint phone.
Mine was like 3 times longer than that, man.
And it didn't do anything. It only dialed like numbers.
Yeah, mine, I couldn't text you.
Yeah, it didn't text, it didn't do nothing.
And then when I had money to buy one that actually texts, a black and white screen, everybody was walking out the. And then when I had money to buy one that actually texts, a black and white screen, everybody was rocking out the Razors. And then when I bought the Razor, everybody was rocking out some other ones.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The Blueberries or Blackberries or what the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Oh, no. I didn't get a texting phone until like Cricket had the slide phones.
Yeah, I had a purple one from Cricket.
Yeah, I had
slide it?
The slide phones.
Yeah, I had a purple one from Cricket.
Yeah, I had
slide it.
The keyboard.
Yeah, you slide it upward just enough to uncover the keyboard.
See, mine was the sideways ones.
Oh,
where it would slide up. And
you had the Tony Stark one from the first Iron Man.
No. You know? This was different.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But yeah, man, I remember like before this whole fucking cell phone shit started, everybody will fall asleep after sex. You know, and I was like, okay,
what do you mean?
Like after sex, you either you fall asleep. Now after fucking, everybody grabs.
Do that. I never fell asleep after sex. It was always like, let's go do something.
Oh, well, unless I agree with you. It depends. If if it's sporadic, yeah, you're not gonna fall asleep after sex. You gotta go do shit. But if you're in bed, or you're laying in bed and your girl comes out of the restroom looking good and shit, yeah, you're gonna smash before you go to bed.
My dick gets hard, right? Like okay,
what?
we fuck,
yeah,
and then we're laying down, and I'm spooning her, and then my dick just gets hard, like automatically again.
That's good though, man.
And it's like, fuck, I'm not sleeping, I'm uncomfortable, and I want to fuck. So
fuck yeah.
I had this conversation with my wife. Fuck your wife while she's sleeping, if she doesn't feel it.
I say no, but the only reason
she said yes but she said no if she couldn't feel it. Yes if she could.
It's only rape if she tells you to stop, or don't fucking expect to have sex with your wife. Stop. Or don't fucking expect to have sex with your wife while she's sleeping when the marriage is going to the fucking trash, going to hell.
Okay, what if she's swatting you away, but her ass is still like open? Like you're sleeping naked after you banged.
Yeah.
You get horny again. After you banged.
Yeah.
You get horny
and
again.
Fucking her and she
falls asleep
and she nudges you.
Like, swats you away. Like, stop, but doesn't say stop. Just kind of swats you away.
Yeah.
And does that, or what?
I would say don't stop me. You can't blame the dude. Don't.
Or what?
I would say don't stop. I mean, you can't blame the dude. You know, don't stop. Just change the way you're doing it. Angle, speed, maybe, you know, or put her in the mood again. But don't stop. Now, if she tells you, hey, I don't want to have sex, or stop it, and you keep going, and you can see that it's getting more tense, yeah, stop. Like, my wife was telling me the other day, oh, and I told her, you know, we came home, you were fucked up, and we fucked, but then she passed out, and I fucked her again. She's like, when she was playing around, I was like, oh, you raped me. I was like, bitch, I didn't rape you. Shut the fuck up. I told her. And she's like, she told me, nah, you know, I was just playing. You could never rape me. Just, you know, it's cool. Unless I tell you to stop, but she's never.
It's rape either.
It's not unless she told you to stop.
She was like, yeah, that's rape, fool, if you do that.
No. In my experience, I have plenty times been woken up while getting my dick sucked. Bunch of times. Different times in my life until now. It's just something that happened. I did not
consent
to
you were not awake to get your dick sucked.
I didn't consent. I'm a lawyer because I want to press charges.
What if the bitch was on top of you trying to make a baby, like a random one,
like a random chick?
Yeah, like you're just hooking up and then you feel like you're waking up to get
putting yourself in that situation. You know, it's like, how am I gonna justify that? I'm the victim of what? Bad choices?
We're like, okay, you're starting to feel it. You're like, oh shit, I don't got no condom on and I'm in this strange bitch.
So, you know.
Nah, I don't mind. I pull out and pray, bro. That's the best.
You pull out and pray?
Yeah, man. Just.
Oh, man. You know.
No, coming inside a girl's pretty good, too.
I'm lucky enough to say that me and my wife have taken precautions.
Or gets the shot or whatever.
Yeah, it's the DUI, IDU, whatever.
Oh yeah.
So
my ex-wife got fucked up by one of those.
Yeah, I heard. Well, back in the day when about 10 years ago,
Moderna. Or
whatever. It was a lot of stuff. Now it's a lot
Marina,
better.
It was called Marina.
Something.
I think.
But I'm proud to say that my shit years. So I'm real lucky to say that about when I fuck. You know, I don't leave no fucking evidence. I was like, hey.
I like pulling out though. This feels so good.
Well, sometimes I do, man. It just depends. Like, it's like, man, you know what? I haven't done this in a while. Let me get you die. I got you die. It's like, bitch, why the fuck you should do that? You can come inside me. This in a while. Let me get you die. I got you die. It's like, bitch, why the fuck you should do that? You can come inside me. Yeah, but I also come in your eye, time to time. You know?
No, man, when you're fucking from behind and you come on her ass and you just like that, seeing that ass jiggle while you're jacking off.
But see, I used to do that until I started fucking in the ass. Then I'm like, oh, I'm just fucking the ass.
You're just coming in the ass?
I used to do that until I started fucking in the ass. Then I'm like, oh, I'm just fucking the ass.
You're just coming in the ass?
Yeah, man. Anywhere, man. More think I got,
Coming in the ass is weird.
I don't. There's a whole, group of people out there that prefer that. Group of people out there that prefer that. I would like to apologize for everybody what Brian said.
Well, they think it's weird too.
I don't think it's weird. You come in the mouth, ass, pussy.
I mean, you can. I'm sure it feels good at the time, but still, it's still a little weird to come in somebody's ass.
I don't think so, man.
But still, it's still a little weird to come in somebody's ass.
I don't think so, man.
I don't think it works the same as coming in a vagina or a mouth.
Oh, man.
I think those swallow the cum. The ass just leaves it in there.
No, the girl goes takes the shit afterwards.
It marinates in there.
She pees it out.
Out of her butthole? Marinates in there.
She pees it out.
Out of her butthole?
You don't ever, you hear, she goes to the restroom.
Out of her butthole?
Yeah, you hear the restroom.
You hear a plop?
Yeah, no. Like, she'll go to the restroom and I think she's peeing through the little pussy. No, she's no fucking ass. She's there for about 15 minutes.
She's not peeing through her ass. That's not how it works.
It works that way, man. You come in her ass, she's peeing through the
ass. That's not how it works.
It works that way, man. You come in her ass, she's peeing through the ass. You come in the mouth, pussy, man, whatever, man. Dude, I'm a...
You're a what?
In the sounding community, they build sounding rods hollow so you come through them.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah. So
when I saw those gay dudes fucking, that's what they were doing.
Yeah,
coming through the hollow tube.
Yeah. Just I wouldn't to tell people to sound through a straw because that shit will cut your pee hole. No, I know. But,
even the thinnest of straws, like the coffee stirs.
Dude, no, not even chopsticks. Don't do chopsticks. Get like if you want to get like a little good pen, whatever, man. But sounding rods, man. That's the way to go, man.
Have you ever edged yourself? And then you stop.
Jacking off or fucking a girl?
Both.
Yeah, I do.
And it feels like crazy.
Yeah, I actually like doing that, man. When I'm fucking, when me and my wife are having sex, when I'm about to come, I stop and say, okay, it's time for me to switch around and do something else.
Like take a breather. You last like another 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do when I'm having sex with her, because
you don't want to come too fast.
I mean, she'll listen to this and she'll call me out if I'm bullshitting, but I know for a fact, 100%, if out of 10 times of having sex with her, 9 out of those 10 times she comes. That tells me I'm gonna play with you, and I'm gonna do whatever I want that you like, which is everything, to make you come. You know, and it's
like you got a finger in the butthole, her hair's being pulled, and her ass is being spanked.
It's whatever. It's that you know, all that, you know, plus a fucking pulse, man.
She's throwing her leg back to push it in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been there, huh? But
I was recording.
Hey man, that was you looking through a fucking window in my second story room. No, but you know, I'm a huge believer, and it turns me on. It turns me on the process of making her come, playing with her.
Oh yeah, that's
so
so
me,
cool.
I'm coming, and there's times that it's weird. Once
where you just want to get it.
So I make her come again. Yeah. You know, I'm like, damn, I'll pat myself in the back. She's like, what are you doing? Your shoulder hurts? Nah, bitch, don't talk to me. I pat myself in the back. Damn, I made her come again. And then I'm like, you know, I come, whatever, you know. But that's how I do it. You know, sometimes she's like, hey, let me suck a dick. Hey, give me a quickie. When she tells me our different between us, her definition of quickie is fuck me as quick as you can because I want to feel you coming. You go to work. It's not nothing to do with her coming. It's just her feeling. She told me makes her feel needed or used. She told me makes her feel needed or used as a woman, and she likes that. Yeah. Sometimes she wants it. And I'm watching the movie. She's like, hey, you know the kids aren't here. They're on the way home, right? It's like, yeah, they're like 20 minutes away.
We got like 5 minutes.
She's like, man, just pop them in me real quick.
Hell yeah, that's how.
And then I'm like, damn, right now, but I'm watching.
That's how. Quick. Hell yeah, that's how.
And then I'm like, damn, right now, but I'm watching.
That's how it was this morning.
I'm watching Endgame, fucking, you know.
No.
I'm like, Captain America just picked up the hammer.
As soon as she would have suggested, like, give me a look, my dick would be out.
But see, I like that. I like those quickies like that.
That's what I had this morning before. That's what I had this morning before I took her to work.
Yeah, well, it's that look. She's like, hey, I'm going to make you come. I'm like, okay, cool. Boop. And then,
yeah.
You know, there's no stress or worry.
My dick gets hard, like, automatically, like, when she gives me that look.
Yeah. I'm like, let me stretch first. Give me. It's bad circulation.
Like in your legs or where at?
Anywhere, man. The other week I was fucking and my rib cage started hurting.
Oh,
it wasn't like air. It was like a huge back cramp.
I've been getting like cramps in my rib cage, but not during fucking. But I have getting some weird ones in my like thigh.
When you're like cramps or is it like a burning sensation?
It's a cramp.
Oh, on MD, it's bad veins.
It's herpes.
I'm pretty sure I got that already.
Herpes of the ribs.
The herpes. Herpes. I remember this guy I went to school with in high school. He was like, Pedro. It was like, it's herpes. I'm like, what the fuck is herpes?
Why is he saying it like that?
Dude, in the high school we went to, it was only 3 months.
So
he's like,
when he read that word, that's how he said it?
Herpes, yeah. And I was like, damn, herpes? Dude, when I graduated from school, I'll be honest with you, man. I knew certain words enough to say where's the restroom and what time it is and greet somebody.
English.
Shit, man, like a year afterwards.
So like a year after you graduated high school, you actually spoke English?
Like 19.
Fluidly?
Yeah. And boy, it was the side of town I grew up over here. If I wanted to go out, all my friends were like white. And
all the Asian people, the white people.
Dude, the Asians that I knew weren't that many. I taught them Spanish when they taught me English.
See, most of them spoke Spanish, like not fluently, but enough to speak.
Right. I agree with. They know that the fuck with Mexican girls.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it was cool. And then I had to fuck. If I want to fuck some girls, I didn't want to go back to the.
Did you fuck in high school?
I didn't go to high school virgin. I already have fucked somebody before I started, freshman year. But like dating somebody, high school virgin. I already have fucked somebody before I started, freshman year. But like dating somebody, I didn't have like a girlfriend in high school. Like I didn't
at
date.
all. Zero girlfriends.
I had the occasional blowjob, hand job, or my sexual encounters at I have like a girlfriend in high school. Like I didn't date.
At all. Zero girlfriends.
I had the occasional blowjob, hand job, or my sexual encounters at house parties, but I didn't have a girlfriend.
I had one girlfriend in 9th grade.
Yeah, that's something that I didn't need or want, or my sexual encounters at house parties, but I didn't have a girlfriend.
I had one girlfriend in 9th grade.
Yeah, that's something that I didn't need or want. Like, I wanted to fuck, and I fucked, but we were like, okay, here's your backpack, hey, see, like, I wanted to fuck, and I fucked, but we were like, okay, here's your backpack, hey, see you in class.
I never had that.
Oh, I had that all the fucking time in high school, Or I was at a house party and it was for me, it was lame, and I was quiet, and I remember this I was like dancing, smoking. I was just there on the couch just watching fucking I don't know what the fuck, MTV, and there was my friend who was Asian. He was passed out. This girl came over, she's like, hey, I know who you are. In school you've been looking at me practicing my during cheerleading. And I'm like, and I was just, it was a weekend, I was like, fuck it. Like, yeah, because you're hot. I told. No.
Is that why you brought out the passed out Asian dude?
This is my friend, but we were the only ones that wasn't socializing. He was just passed out. But she knew Spanish, though. It was a white girl that knew Spanish. She told me, hey, I seen you looking. I was like, yeah, I know, because you're hot.
You said that to her?
Yeah, because you're hot. That's what I'm looking at.
What was she saying?
And she's like...
this when you're at the white school?
And when we were fucking in the rooms, this dude came in. This a gangster motherfucker, man, came in. It was from Mexican, but it was from... He was older. He wasn't from high school. He was like maybe the one buying beer or whatever. And he told everybody, hey, man, forget, I don't want to say her name, but she's fucking this dude upstairs.
Tiffany?
Yeah, let's call it Tiffany.
What's the most whitest name? I know a lot of Hispanic Lizzies and Elizabeths.
I don't know. So I remember he told, hey, she's fucking this dude upstairs. I walked in and they're fucking. So nobody went upstairs, but when we went down fucking, we came downstairs together and everybody knew it was me. So
were they clapping?
Yeah, they were like, yeah. and my friend that was passed on the couch, he woke up. He's like, hey, this girl. And he ain't here, so we left. But he worried me the whole fucking week, and I was worried. I went back to school the next week. Everybody knew, but nobody told him, and it stayed like that. I never got it. Was fucking badass, So I didn't have a girlfriend in school, but I did fuck, But it was majority ones weren't from school.
Where were they from?
House parties, or sometimes we go to like pool halls. Or just places, man. We'll go to like my friend's house or my friend's house, and they had friends there.
Yeah,
yeah. Sisters,
cousins and shit. Yeah.
It wasn't in school. Like I'm probably like I think 3 girls in school, but I never had a girlfriend.
In high school, I think I only had sex with 2 girls.
Yeah, no, not me.
For like the longest time, I only had sex with 2 girls.
Damn. No, not me at all. But I'm cool, man. So, let's see.
But the second one I had sex with a lot of times. That's who I had kids with.
Yeah, you told me about that. Damn. Let me ask you.
We fucked everywhere, like in the movie theater, like everywhere.
Well, it's crazy that's against the law. I know one time me and my wife were having sex, and I don't know why. I know where we were at, but it just so happens.
You have the defroster on, right?
At what?
The defroster.
Yeah. I don't want that shit hitting me in the face, man. So I remember when we were having sex in my little small car. A what?
On the legs.
We were having sex, and there was a lot of cops passing by.
That's right, baby.
No, there was a lot of cops passing by, man. I'm like, fuck.
In the car? You were fucking in a car?
Yeah. I wouldn't know if the cops will actually press or actually up the law if they catch you fucking your wife in public.
You ever fucked on top of a car? Yeah, they will.
Law if they catch you fucking your wife in public.
You ever fucked on top of a car? Yeah, they will for indecent exposure, and there's some other shit.
But it's your wife.
Yeah, it's still indecent.
Yeah, I know the law, but I don't think you gotta be really asshole. You know, you just look away. Look away. It's not a prostitute, you know. It's not. You know. But what were you saying?
You ever fucked on top?
You know. But what were you saying?
You ever fucked on top of a car? Like put the girl's ass on the car? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah?
I did that in a parking lot. But like in a... you had to go up to like a parking garage.
Yeah.
I did that before.
Have you ever fucked a girl in...
Garage.
Yeah.
I did that before.
Have you ever fucked a girl inside of a submarine?
Not yet. It's on the list.
No, I haven't either. You know, my thing is,
I've been on a submarine.
Me too. Like what type of submarine? Like was it like a tour, or like a friend? What type of submarine? Like was it like a tour, or like a friend knew somebody, or what?
My uncle was being discharged from the Navy, and they were having a ceremony for him.
Really?
Yeah, he was like high up, and he walked out of the submarine.
Oh, no.
And he walked out of the submarine.
Oh, nice.
Like, you know, it was up.
Yeah.
It was docked.
Yeah, it was docked.
And he got to go in full uniform and walk off the platform onto, like, where we were.
Yeah. The stage or whatever, the platform.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. The stage or whatever, the platform.
Yeah. They
Cool,
built like a whole little ramp thing and like a carpet.
Well, it was ceremony. He was gonna retire.
Yeah.
Submarines are cool, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But we just got to go like walk around it a little.
Inside of it?
Yeah, where battleship Houston is, or what a battle. You know where the battleship is?
Yeah,
in San Jacinto? Yeah.
That fucking entrance, man. It's like one lane going, the other one coming, and there's a fucking railroad track covering it. So whenever you're trying to go over there, it's like a huge line to just get to the San Jacinto.
See, I don't even remember. I just remember being there.
I used to go there all the time. It was when I used to deliver oil rigs and all that stuff for a few years after I left Kroger.
You delivered beer to oil rigs?
No, I worked in refineries. Like I still have my CDL. After I left Kroger to work and deliver the beers, but after 2.5 years delivering beers, I got into like the trucks, like local.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, local, and I used to deliver like it was a flatbed trailer haul, and I would deliver inside of Texas. I would go outside Houston though, and I would go to the San Jacinto Battlegrounds, and it was a bitch driving a fucking truck, the 18-wheeler.
Because it's that one lane, like you said.
It's a one lane, and then when 2 in the morning,
wait for everybody.
Everybody had to give me like fucking 100 feet of space.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy, man. But I let that shit go, man. I was like, man.
I see some crazy drivers this week. Oh, have you ever locked your keys in a car?
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you a story that happened to me this week. Okay, so I have an old Cobalt, and my parents must have tried to get it started one time, and when the battery is dead on that car, the key gets locked in the ignition.
Oh, I know some cars like that. I know some cars like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, they lock the key in the ignition, forget that the key's in there, go and try to start the car, and they can't find the key for it because they asked me to go. I see the key in the ignition, so I had to go get this like a thin metal pole. And I got, the little crank that you crank up a jack with?
Yeah.
It has like a hook. So I stick them both through the window, start prying it open for like 30. I get the metal rod to the lock thing. Because I have the lock things that are up.
Right.
Like this would be so hard to open if the keys were locked inside here.
I would imagine, yeah.
But mine, you could just pop up.
Oh, okay.
So I finally get the pole onto the lock, and pull it up after I'm messing with it for like 30, 40 minutes, trying to pop the door handle, because when you pull the door handle, the door's unlocked.
Yeah.
I tried that, it didn't work. So I finally get it on the lock, lift it up, and fuck yeah, it's like, all right, I got the door open. Lock, lift it up, and fuck yeah, it's like, all right, I got the door open. I try to get the key, I'm like, shit, I need a jump just to fucking get the key out.
Yeah.
So I had to call and go get a jump. And
those cars, but I don't understand why some cars the older cars are made like that.
My uncle had a jump box.
Cars, but I don't understand why some the older cars are made like that.
My uncle had a jump box, and he just came and brought his jump box and jumped it real quick. And so I started it up, left it on. Then I tried to drive it back to the new place that we're staying, and it fucking died on me. I tried to turn it on and off.
Yeah.
And
it wouldn't turn back on?
Yeah, it wouldn't turn back on. So he followed behind me and gave me another jump. And so
What year was that car?
2010.
Oh, I'm talking about like I thought those cars were like older because I remember a late '90s car that I had, a '97 Aspire. That happened to, but it was Aspire Aspire. I call it Aspire.
I don't.
It was
Aspire?
It was like a gremlin looking car from the '80s, but it was made by I think Ford.
I don't know.
Dude, that car was like, what the fuck? It was a beginner car. It didn't have that built. Mm-hmm. So the steering was always hard. But that's how it was.
Yeah.
It had three shifts, 3 gears, 1, 2, and 3.
Like a shifter?
Well, like it was automatic. But
I'm
saying like the gears, it was only 3.
So you would only go like 70 maybe at the most?
At the most. It said anymore. And you were like, like, what the fuck? And, you know, when I was really trying to go fast.
Yeah,
but
that's a 6-speed.
It was like a beginner car.
Yeah.
You know,
I never even heard of that.
The fucking tires for it. I mean, when you go to the Mexican shop, the tires were $7.
God damn.
But it was like the donut.
Yeah.
I promise, man. Even my stepdad used to make fun. He made fun of it, but not towards me because he knew it was my first
like
car.
Like the 15
but
inch.
It was like.
Did you buy it or did they buy it for you?
My stepdad. It was his, but it was weird because he never drove, but he just passed it on to me, or I bought. You know.
How did he get around?
The bus. To this day, my mom, my stepdad, they got a car, but they rather take the bus.
Why?
Dude, I don't fucking know, man. Don't even get me started with them. But yeah, so I had that car. I remember I got a fat tire once, and the donut was the same shape. It was and it wasn't because we had 4 donuts in the car.
Yeah,
it was just this tire.
It's that small. No. I mean, that
It's
type
like
of car.
It's a small car, man.
I've always seen green ones.
That's the Gremlins. Those like the famous ones from the '80s, but mine wasn't a Gremlin. Mine was an Aspire.
Yeah, so I'm talking about the Ford Aspire.
Oh, okay.
Or a Hyundai Aspire or something.
I may seen one other than mine. I remember I sold it other than mine. I remember I sold it to like a tow trucker for like $300.
Yeah, he probably sold it for like thousands.
Nah, man. I don't know. No,
you get Mexicans to pay like a down payment on it and then pay like $20, $50 a month or whatever. And then forever.
That car, guess how much the gas will cost to fill the tank?
$10.
That car, guess how much the gas will cost to fill the tank?
$10.
Not even. It was like $8.
No, gas was so cheap.
Well, when I started driving, I had my tiburon, and that was like a 1999 tiburon. I remember filling a tank with like $15 because it was like 9 tank with like $15 because it was like 99 cents per gallon.
I had a 99 Malibu.
Yeah, it was like cheap to fill with gas, you know. And then after that fucking happened with, you know, the 9/11 happened, the fucking gas skyrocketed. And it stayed like that.
Yeah, I know.
It's not going back.
It's still pretty cheap, though.
No.
Yeah, I know.
It's not going back.
It's still pretty cheap, though.
No, it ain't
It was
cheap.
$1.60 today.
Bro, I got a truck. I got an AC in the truck.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. My wife used a truck today because she had to go do something. And it was like on the last quarter of a tank, right? And I told her, hey, you know, you got enough to come back, but don't bring it back on. You got enough to come back, but don't bring it back on E because I got to go to work. Mm-hmm. She's like, I'll fill it up. Man, I turned the truck on. She filled it halfway. But she's used to her car.
So she put like $10 in or whatever?
No, I'm sure she put 20. 20 gets you halfway.
Yeah. 40 fills you up.
Yeah, well, about 38, 39 fills halfway.
Yeah. 40 fills you up.
Yeah, well, about 38, 39 fills me up. So she put 20.
On that, probably about 20 will fill it up. On my truck, it's like 30.
Oh, the truck, yeah.
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 The Equinox?
Yeah, the Equinox, not. This one's like 40. If it's on E, it's 40. You know, like 40. If it's on E, it's 40. You know, the most I put was, I'm sorry, the most I put was 39. 39 would change.
Mine gets close, but it never gets to 40.
Yeah. Mine's an 8-cylinder. you know. And I only use it for work. My brother, when I got this truck, my brother asked me, "Hey, man, you got a truck?" I was like, "Yeah."
I know you had a sister. Or which brother are you talking about?
Well, last year I found out I had a brother.
Okay, what's his name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel, yeah.
Yeah.
The tall guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he asked me if it was a work truck, and I told him no, but actually it is a work truck. I only drive it when...
you know that's what he means.
But don't I, though? Because
I drive it to work,
I drive it to different locations.
It's still a work truck, but it's not technically a work truck.
Yeah,
like
but I mean, I don't...
The way he's phrasing it.
Yeah, I don't use it for work, though. Or, like, when, I got to pick up stuff from Home Depot or shit like that and move.
Do you mean like when you drive?
Man, ever since I got a truck, man, a lot of people call me. Hey, man, what are you doing on Saturday? I'm dead on Saturday. Don't call me.
I can't move your couch, bro. Come on.
They always ask me, hey, Gabby, what are you doing on Friday, man? What are you doing on Friday, man? Long time I haven't no see. Bitch, it's been 3 years. What do you want?
You want to go to the...
Yeah, you think my couch would fit in your truck? No. And they're like, no, I'm not like that. I noticed, like, within...
Does it happen more?
It happens all the time now. Not more, because before I had a car, small car. It was, a Corolla. It was an 07 Corolla, so it wasn't even like big like the. So it's a little bit bigger. But no, nobody would call me.
I didn't even notice that. I know the red one. This one.
Well, I had two red ones. I had a 97 Corolla, and I had a 99 Aspire, and I had the 95 Aspire. I had the 97 Corolla, and the 99 Tiburon, and the 07 Corolla. I had two different Corollas.
The second one. My first. Let me tell you a crazy story. All right. I was working over here. I had just got a 2008 Chevy Cobalt in like 2009 or 2010. Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't new. It was new to me. Mm-hmm. It was weird because that car had a thing.
Yeah.
Where you had to use the turn signal to turn it on.
God damn.
A kill switch. It had a kill switch.
Yeah.
So if you put the key in and try to start the car, you would not be able to start the car. No one could do it.
What car was this?
You knew. It's a 2008 Chevy Cobalt, and you'd have to hit the blinker down. It's a 2008 Chevy Cobalt, and you'd have to hit the blinker down like you're turning left to even turn the key into the car.
Damn. It's some sort of fucking
kill switch. It's just kill switch.
Yeah.
And so I get off of work. I'm driving home. And that car had a lot of zip. Like, those little Cobalts are fast as shit. And that car had a lot of zip. Like, those little Cobalts are fast as shit.
Yeah.
And so...
They pick up quick.
Yeah, I'm driving down Harwin. And this couple... They're making an illegal turn. And, one car I see... And, one car I see swerves around them. Because they're making that illegal turn. He swerves around him. He's in front of me. I plow straight into their passenger between the middle and the front door. On the book, all the windows in their car. And I, when I hit them, they kind of went to the side.
Right.
Like, I T-boned them pretty much.
Yeah.
And
it was like a 30-degree T-bone.
So... my nuts went into the steering wheel. Like, my whole body went up. The seatbelt didn't. Like, airbag blew and everything. And so
when was this?
Like in 2010. So I'm getting out of my car, like, all fucked up. And I see them leaving their car.
You told me what they just got off and walked away.
It's a pregnant lady.
Oh, shit.
And a dude just start walking. And me and the guy that swerved around him, he stayed to give a witness statement, because the cops are going to have to come in this situation.
Right.
And then the people leave.
And they both start walking different.
Yeah, and we're both screaming, hey, where you going? Where you going? And they just leave their car. And walking away. And the lady disappears. And the guy just keeps walking through a parking lot.
Who was driving?
The guy was driving.
You know, you could have actually detained him. You could have done the citizen's
arrest. I was fucked up. I was all hurt.
Okay.
Like, I wasn't even moving right. I told you, my nuts hit that steering wheel. Like, I wasn't even moving right. I told you, my nuts hit that steering wheel.
Oh, man, once you told me that, you're down, man. You're down for the count.
the ambulance came and checked me. The cops
My
came
nuts.
and checked my nuts and my knees both went into the steering wheel. And my knees both went into the steering wheel. And my knees were looking all black. And
did you ever recuperate from your knees?
Yeah, I feel fine.
Knees, man, they take a hit.
It was fucking crazy. And then they were trying to figure out where the people went. I was like, they just walked away. Like, I don't know where the fuck they went. I was like, they just walked away. Like, I don't know where the fuck they went. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
Mexicans?
Yeah, they were illegals. They didn't want to get deported.
Yeah.
So
that's not gonna happen for a car accident. You're not gonna get deported for that. It's
if you're illegal, it is.
No, they don't ask for your social, dude. They ask for your Texas driver.
Illegal, it is.
No, they don't ask for your social, dude. They ask for your Texas driver license.
And they're gonna call ICE, dude. I know they are.
Well, now probably nowadays, because you know what has happened in politics, but not before. Before it could have been. It's like the same thing is like if you're raped, you're not gonna call cops because
I don't think they just wanted.
The same thing is like if you're raped, you're not gonna call cops because
I don't think they just wanted the responsibility of it happening.
Probably that car was already shitty as it is, and they just crashed like fuck it.
It was like a Toyota Tercel, one of the weird looking ones.
Yeah, the ones that.
But seeing all that glass shatter and that pregnant lady, I was like, man, I hope she's not too bad fucked up too bad.
She was better off than you.
There was like lady, I was like, man, I hope she's not too bad fucked up too bad.
She was better off than you.
There was like that sunglasses place. I think she went into like one of those sunglasses, toys, dollar store thing, wholesale places.
Oh man, damn. So whatever happened with that? Did they ever catch them?
No, they just totaled out my car and
pay you for a week.
Yeah, through the insurance because of the days I missed because I was all fucked up.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But I could have probably sued because they found the owner of that car who actually owned it, but it wasn't the people driving.
But they're still liable for the car.
Yeah,
that's something happened like that. I don't want to talk about it because I don't have to go about the same shit. He owns a business and they wrecked one of his business trucks. They found out it was like the mom's. The owner was a lady that had a kid. Took the car for a joyride. Fucked.
How old is the kid?
Under 18.
Oh.
And there's cameras in the fucking business, but they got caught doing donuts.
Oh, fuck.
She's liable. So now my sister or her husband, they're taking her to court now. They're taking the lady to court.
They know who it is? Like
yeah, they had camera. They had the camera, took the pictures of the license plate. And
so like the work truck was just sitting in an empty parking lot and it got hit?
It was two box trucks and a flatbed they have in a business. It's their parking lot.
And somebody's doing donuts
and just hits and takes off. They call the lady. I actually,
did they find like the license plate or something, or
there was?
Or they knew
when
the
you
kid?
go into the parking lot, there's a camera.
Yeah. No, I'm saying the camera seeing the car.
Yeah, the car, the license plate, everything.
Okay.
It was an nighttime, but they got a visual. The cops, my sister called the cops. The cops got there, got the footage.
Mm-hmm.
The district attorney called back. Like, you don't press charges? Hell yeah. So now they're taking the lady to court. The lady she was at work.
Well, yeah, but she's still responsible.
Yeah, so exactly. So it doesn't matter. It's just whoever the car's assigned
registered under.
Yeah, like with me with my firearms. I got so many firearms. They're all registered to me. So if something happens,
it's your fault.
It's my fault. 100% my fault. It's real cool. I like that idea because it keeps the person responsible at all times. You can't say, "Oh, I was asleep." Mm-hmm. "Oh, I was at work."
Well, I don't think because somebody could steal your car and crash.
Well, that's what. Well, yeah, that's what you got to call. Work is different.
Yeah.
But even the cops needn't have proof that you were asleep or at work if it was stolen.
Yeah.
Or else it's still your fault. You got to prove that you didn't know, rather than.
Bitch, you get hot and cold, or what's going on with you? Why you got the window up and down?
Man, I'm going through fucking menopause, man. I need a pee too. End it. I just want to finish it. How about that?
I think we got about 2 hours. Almost.
Right. So we have come to the conclusion of
I did want to talk a little bit more, but I can't even think of what I want to talk about.
Sorry, you're on vacation next week, man. Just hit me up like fucking 10 times next week. Real professional podcast show called Brian and Gabino.
A fool.
It says "Hey fool." For the longest time I thought it was "Hey fool."
No,
it's "Hey fool."
Hey fool, like, hey fool, what's up? Like, I text you all the fucking time.
I know, man. I text you too, man.
No, I'm saying I text you.
I don't know. Text less with fat fingers.
You forget the H. You having fat fingers and type. Well, I don't know if I have fat.
There's no
fingers.
fucking excuse, man. I seen fat dudes like Dino play guitar and he'll hit the right notes.
Hit a period where I don't want to hit a period when I'm typing something in. It bothers me so much.
That happens to me.
Hit a period when I'm typing something in. It bothers me so much.
That happens to me too, man. And then I got to go back because then if I leave it, of course the person gonna know that it was intentional. But either the next letter's capitalized or it's like a whole line.
Yeah, it looks
like
crazy.
fuck, you know. Like I can't. I'm
like when you're googling something,
you
and
know,
then you spell this shit all crazy, and it still gets it right though. I like that.
I love how
you spell this shit all crazy, and it still gets it right though. I like that.
I love how when I could be talking to somebody about something or someone, and then afterwards I go straight to my phone and look it up, and after 2 letters it pops up the whole phrase.
Because it's been listening to you.
Thank you, Google. Thank you for caring enough to listen to what I'm saying. You know, I love that shit, man. Like everybody's like for caring enough to listen to what I'm saying. You know. I love that shit, man. Like everybody's like, oh, you know, we don't have privacy. Okay, well, I don't really care if I have privacy or not.
You know, yeah, something happened like that to me this week. Me and my kids were talking about something, and then the advertisement popped up in my phone. Like,
that happened.
Like right.
Yeah, it's like
right after.
You know, like I was talking to my son like 2 years ago or something. About 3 years ago about a bass guitar. He wanted a bass guitar. We were talking about it. Okay, whatever. I told him, you know what? See what happens.
Guitar Center came up.
Well, it's funny. Like, see what happens. You know, right now I can't just buy. I can't drop money. Not even a minute later, I get on the computer advertisements. So hey, this is the universe trying to tell me to shut the fuck up and buy a bass. Bloop, bought it.
$125 for a bass and an amp. I love that combo, dude. Do you remember those cheap like Fender would have the Squire brand?
That's what I bought my son for Christmas.
A Squire?
A Squire.
Gibson has a Squire?
People say it's a bullshit because Gibson has his own edition of a beginner guitar.
That's what Fender had, was a Squire.
But now Squire came out with a Squire Gibson. It looks like Gibson, but it's not.
Where it's round? Where
yeah,
it has
dude. It's round.
Shit,
but it's only $10 less.
Is it a hollow?
It's made out of wood. It's light though, but I fucking love it. So that guitar's catching a lot of shit on the reviews because like just get yourself the beginner Gibson. Nah, bitch, I could buy a Squire that has a Gibson body, and it's made out of wood. So I got.
Was it the amp combo? Because I got a Squire amp bag combo.
No, but those combos are fucking amazing, man.
Because I got a Squire amp bag combo.
No, but those combos are fucking amazing, man.
For like $150 when I was like in ninth grade.
Man, I had like a combo like that too. My mom bought me a bass and the amp when I was like in 8th grade through the finger or whatever.
Oh yeah.
She paid in payments, but
this is when
through the finger or whatever.
Oh yeah.
She paid in payments, but
this is when Guitar Center used to have like deals, bro. I don't know if they still do, but they did.
Guitar Center sucks dick, man.
I liked the Guitar Center for a long time.
Man, I did too until I was like, man, these people, first of all, they jack up the price and everything. Then they hire people that don't, they got to meet quotas.
Well, all those people have bands.
Then they hire people that don't, they got to meet quotas.
Well, all those people have bands. And they're dicks, dude.
But I noticed, you're going to get 2 different people at Guitar Center. You get those fucking washed out motherfuckers.
The old dudes that can play like anything, but don't have the talent to make anything on their own.
Exactly. So they look,
but don't have the talent to make anything on their own.
Exactly. So they look down at you. Oh, well, if you want this, you get this. Oh, you can't afford this. You can't drop $5,000.
That dude told me that shit one time. We were looking at a $3,000 6-stringer, a regular guitar, but it was like not the BC Rich Warlock, but it looked like a Warlock, but it was fancier.
Right.
And
he told you that?
Yeah. I was like, why y'all looking up there? You can't afford that, or something like that.
I hate that shit, man.
Why y'all looking up there? You can't afford that, or something like that.
I hate that shit, man. One dude told me, hey, because I told him, I told him something. He's like, well, this is what you need. I'm like, no, well, it's not what I need. It's like I would like, and I don't have even half of that to spend. And he turned around, put the guitar. He rolled his eyes, put the guitar back in the rack, and he murmured, well, don't come. You don't go to a car place, and I expect to drop money on a car. Like, fuck you. And then the other half of the people that I hate is the people that are younger that know less than what I know. When I go to Guitar Center, when I used to go to Guitar Center, or I go to any music, and what's the alternative for that sound that I'm trying to get.
Do you have a brand of strings? Like Ernie Ball was my brand.
I say no, but I do use Ernie Ball because the you get the 3-pack for less than $20, and they're durable.
I love Ernie Ball.
I'm not saying I endorse them. I a series for the longest time because I was big into, when I had my 6-stringer Ibanez, I was big into thick strings because I down tune them.
Yeah.
But now I got a 7-stringer and I just buy 7-string packs from what, the Dario or whatever. So yeah, but it's whatever, man.
I like Ernie.
No, man, I get my little times, man, to where I jump on the drums and then I play the bass and then guitar and I go back to bass and then play drums again.
I just sing a lot.
I'm telling you, man, we gotta get something.
Well, we're doing this show. We could do other stuff. Like we could play the games.
Yeah, we can. But I know my wife's gonna get mad, but she already found out because she looks online at my purchases. This week I bought fucking terrains that for D&D. I bought a dungeon. I bought a hall.
How much does those
pillars.
cost?
I went cheap. I went through a mom and pop painted, so I got a prime on paint them and build them. So something that would have cost $170 cost me $30.
That's pretty cool.
So I bought a dungeon.
So like a full set one would cost $170?
Well, there's no such thing as a full set, but I'm just saying, like, if you go to Jordan Forge, they have them prime painted. It's like you pay what you get. Jordan Forge is badass, but I'm not. Well,
do you have paint already and stuff?
Yeah, I got a bunch of miniatures, man. I got paint, primer, brushes. Next time you come to the house, I'll show you. I got a bunch of shit. But anyway,
you got lube?
Of course, man. Actually, be smart. Don't buy lube. Buy baby oil.
Baby oil?
Family Dollar. You get that?
No, baby oil doesn't work. It dries.
I bought a dungeon, a hallway dungeon. I bought a fucking 3. Well, those were 3D printers, but then I went to this other company, was cheaper. It's laser cut cardboard. You gotta come out of the sheet and build them. It's a
those are cool.
3-floor tavern. It's a tavern, and each floor has carved.
Put the little guys in there.
Yeah, and then the other one's something. Oh, it's
people
don't
have
castle.
Imaginations where you need that.
No, yeah. I grew up just playing imaginations.
Yeah, we didn't have all that extra shit.
You don't have to. You could just get some story. On top of it. You don't even gotta buy the books. I'm gonna start making my own stories because the books are it's my way. So why the fuck am I gonna get a book? All you need is paper, pen, and some dice. But I'm trying to show my son the full experience
with the rules. Yeah.
I got the table. I got the
all that shit.
Yeah, but you don't need that. But it's just
it adds to it.
Yeah, and as it adds. So I bought all that shit this week, man. Fuck, man, I'm gonna go broke.
I haven't bought shit this week.
You bought crack?
Well, I mean, besides crack.
Yeah.
I haven't smoked it yet though.
Oh, man, you still bought it?
Yeah.
But
I can't wait.
Next week, do you want to be able to do 2 episodes?
You want to do 2 a week?
Well, you're in vacation next week, man. We'll do 2 episodes.
You want to do 2 a week?
Well, you're in vacation next week, man.
Oh, yeah. What time? What days? Like, you want to do one here and one at the house?
Yeah, sure.
Like Tuesday and Thursday? All right. Well, fuck.
Or Thursday and Tuesday.
Oh, shit. Whichever comes first.
Or Thursday and Tuesday.
Oh, shit. Whichever comes first.
Hey, man. No, that doesn't make sense. Like, wait. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday. We could do that. I got to sign off because my bladder's about to rupture.
Yeah, we're about to pee.
But God damn, man. People they're going to pee on each other.
Yeah, we are. Golden.
God damn, man. People they're going to pee on each other.
Yeah, we are. Golden shower style. Damn. You ever had a golden shower? Like in the shower? Like a girl pee on you? I peed on a girl.
Not in the shower, but I had, girl pee on me when she's coming. So.
Like really pee on you?
Like I'm fucking her or I'm eating her out.
Like really pee on you?
Like I'm fucking her or I'm eating her out.
And she peed on you? That never happened to me.
Yeah, and I like that shit. I'm all about fucking experiencing different things, man.
Yeah, I don't think I'd mind it, but like on the bed maybe I would.
Well, I mean,
unless you have those plastic sheets, maybe I would.
Well, I mean,
unless you have those plastic sheets.
It's funny because we got dog pads on top. We got dog pads on top of the mattress. We got the plastic sheet. The
sexy one or like the one that you wet the bed with.
The sexy one, and then we have
that you wet the bed with.
The sexy one, and then we have towels, and then we got the cover. So I mean,
do the dogs sleep with y'all? Is that why you have the dog pads?
No, it's because of us.
Oh, okay.
So freak. I mean, the dogs do sleep with us, but it's because our fucking sescapades we have.
Oh, your juices. You got to change your puppy sheets.
I got to, man. I got to.
Your juices puppy sheets.
I got to, man. I have a strong belief that if I decided to settle down and get married.
You want to
the next time, because I got divorced and I was like, I'm never gonna get married.
Your freak flag fly.
I was gonna actually, it was gonna be for people say, oh, I'm better off married than single. That's how I feel right now. I'm better off married because, dude, the stuff that I do in bed and sex, I know a couple girls, or I don't know them, but I know a couple girls that wouldn't do that. But to find one that lets me do whatever I want, and dude, I bet you I could be fucking her. And then all of a sudden, I just grab a fucking 12-inch fucking dildo and shove it up my ass and fuck her while I fucking fuck my ass, and she won't even stop to think if it's weird. She probably get more turned on. I'm not saying I've done it with a 12-inch one.
You're not saying you haven't done it either.
Or whatever, in a wake or whenever people
it's gonna
talk about bullshit about how
Gabino was
good,
a faggot.
Yeah, well, you know how when people that's like they always talk about the good stuff that person did. No. I want like a list of stuff like
sexual escapades. Like this motherfucker punched a baby, fucked my mom, and ate a dolphin.
Yes. Or you need to, man. You need to. And I always tell people.
See, I always thought it was more about celebrating that person's life than it was about mourning.
Yeah, and I had a couple of friends that passed away, and that's what we do. We celebrate their life. We go have a few drinks afterwards and say,
no, I'm talking about at the funeral. I'll celebrate your life. I'll talk about like you and the things that we did together.
Huh? Like my mom. Not your son. I know a story about your son. He used to swallow his own dick.
He was a good boy. He all that nice shit that they're saying. You're like, this motherfucker ate dick.
He ate dick for breakfast and dinner.
All right.
But yeah,
this is A4.